Hey, Antonio X Carter here, 401k minority millionaire. In this video, I'm going to show you a very basic beginner's choice, I guess you could say, step by step run through of M1 Finance. Okay, so if you know it, nothing about the platform, if you were like me and you had no idea what you were doing, but you want to get started in investing, perhaps you already know how to invest, but you want to know how to use a platform to do so. And you want to use this by way of the medium of M1 Finance, this is the video to watch. Okay, I'm going to take you from starting the account and all that stuff to um, buying your first stocks and whatnot, and how to withdraw money, deposit money, research. It's going to be very quick, basic, and hopefully you come out with an understanding. All right, we'll see you very soon. All right, so we're at the M1 Finance website. And if you have not signed up already, please go ahead and sign up. You'll put in your email address for the account that you want to have that in. And then you also want to create a password. After you do that, you'll hit sign up now. And then it'll take you through a list of questions that is required by the government to ask you. It'll ask you some questions such as, whether you're investing in stuff or not. And it seems kind of personal. Some of the questions, I admit, it's kind of weird, but M1 Finance is obligated to ask you those questions. So don't be alarmed. Um, don't be ashamed or anything. Be honest in your answers as well, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and get signed up so that your account can look like this. Boom! Ta-da! So this is how everything's going to look, okay? You're not going to have the account balances and stuff that I have, right? Money's not just going to magically appear into your account. But on a basic display, you're not going to have anything, but you will have the same components. You'll have your pie on the left-hand side. Nothing will be in there. Um, you won't have any of the slices or none of that information, but the colors is awesome. I love the scheme. All of this will be there. I do not have any special privileges or anything that you will not have. So the first thing that you need to do is, uh, I would say, create um, a pie. And this can be done many different ways. And a pie, if you do not know about it, here on the left hand side, this pie shows my portfolio. You can just probably interchange pie for portfolio. And inside your pie is going to be what's called slices, right? Here on the right hand side. And within the slices, these can either be different holdings or stocks, right? It can be ETFs, it could be just a regular like Apple stock or whatever, or a slice can be a sub pie. What do I mean by that? A pie within a pie. And so if I click Billion Dollar Woman, which is another one that I have a whole bunch of stocks in that, right? So this itself is a pie. It's a slice of a bigger pie. This took me a long time to really understand because I wanted to have multiple pies, right? What if I wanted to have one set for, right? There's a book that I'm reading called The Magic Formula. What if I wanted to create a portfolio or a pie with that? And then separately, I wanted to have my own play stuff, right? My own play stocks and portfolio. Can I have them separate? The answer to that is no. But also at the same time, the answer is yes. Because again, you have your initial pie, right? But you have other pies within that pie. And that's what's called a sub pie, aka slice. So if I want to create, I guess we could go ahead and do this right now. What we will do is go to research. We will go to my pies and we will go to create new pie. And I'm going to name this pie the magic formula because I'm really going to do this. So you guys probably need to stay tuned. The magic formula is based upon a book that shows you how to pick stocks that always beat the market, technically. Okay. People have been trying to do this for years. Um, you got people like Warren Buffett who say just buy an index funds and you'll be fine, right? He bet $1 million or $3 million. I can't remember. It's in the millions though. That no hedge fund people would be able to beat his portfolio of ETFs or index funds. I'm sorry, and lo and behold, he won the bet. However, based upon this book, the magic formula, it outperforms everything. Okay, so we're going to hit create pie. And then I'm also going to name this magic formula. Add the freaking pie. Yeah. So if I go ahead inside of there, I have no slices and that is okay. All right. Let's exit that back. Well, save. Can I hit save? Let's go back to research in my pies. I have to hit the check mark and I believe hit save. Let's see. So after this, I go inside of the magic formula pie itself. Let's add a slice or a stock or whatever it is that we're going to do. I hit add, and let's just say I want Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's stock. We're going to hit add, and you have the choice to add as many as you want to or the least amount as you want to. Hit save. Now, within the book, The Magic Formula, obviously there's a list of stocks that I can choose from. Um, like I said, I am going to do that. I just don't know when. I believe I'm going to do that very, very soon. Um, so I think I accidentally created two, the same thing, but all I got to do is delete one in order to figure out. Let's see. I click that. That one has Berkshire Hathaway. I did something weird. Nonetheless, I created a pie. I created two pies. I think one is inside the other. Okay. I just deleted one of them. I pushed pause and I hit delete. So, um, that's good there. And then I would hit add to portfolio and there it is. Right. This is my whole structure of my pie. I now have the magic formula in there and it wants me to create a percentage. So whenever I deposit money, let's say I had $1,000 that I wanted to put towards all of this, 65% of that $6,500 would go towards Antonio passive income. 25% would, which would be $250, would go towards the ETF Vanguard stock, and 10%, $100 would go towards Million Dollar Woman. Now, this isn't going to work if I add 1% with the magic formula because that gives me 101% total. Let's just subtract 9 or subtract 1 to equal 9. And now I have the magic formula. Now I already know what you're going to say. You don't want all of your money dispersed like this. Um, you may want the power to just buy particular stocks so that when you put money in there, you can buy particular things and so that you can have more control of it. Uh, we're getting to that point. But the first thing you need to know as a set it and forget it model This is how you set it up with M1 Finance. This is how they want you to do things to begin with, okay? We can bypass that later, and I'm going to show you how. So we just want to get things set in a desirable way so that we can start and then we can manipulate things as we so wanted. So we're going to hit save. Yes, confirm. Now, whenever I add money, and when the money is dispersed from my cash balance into the account, M1 Finance will automatically do it for me and diversify my money. With that said, this auto invest button right here in the upper right hand corner, I have it turned off because I made a big oopsie. Okay. I had that turned on, which means whenever I put money in it, M1 Finance will automatically uh, disperse your money, like I was saying earlier. I put a huge amount in there. I put $6,500 in there, and the next day it purchased all of the stock in the wrong portfolios, and I was kind of freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, I just did this thing and I didn't, I just, not that I lost money, but I was scared as to, what was going to happen next because it wasn't what I wanted. But lo and behold, it helped me make like $500 over the course of like a few days. It was really insane. Uh, but with that said, make sure the auto invest is turned off. Unless you got everything set the way that you want it to, okay? That's a very important feature there. After that's turned off, then I recommend that you go to your bank connection and you are able to go here with your bank and you can add a bank. All right. Let me see what happens when you hit funding history. No. Okay. So you're going to go to bank connection and you're going to connect your bank or whatever it is, your funding resource to M1 Finance. So whenever you're ready to withdraw or deposit money inside of your bank or funding resource, some people like have something with PayPal or something. But typically with the bank, if you're going to do this, you're going to connect it here. It's a very simple process. You will have to use your username and password for your bank and connect everything. After that's done, you will then do a deposit, right? Let's go back here to portfolio. You'll do a deposit. You'll hit deposit, hit your bank account from your bank account to your portfolio, and then you're just going to select amount and hit $25 or however the heck, however much you want to. Usually transfers the next business day. Continue, and then you are going to confirm. And then voila, right? Now, right here it tells us pending transfer $25. Auto invest is off. Your deposit will be held in your cash balance. If I hit view transfer details, it will tell me it's pending. Now, if I go back over here to the portfolio page and I scroll down, I see pending transfers. It says $25. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this because I don't want to transfer $25 at the moment. And in case you put a wrong number in there or whatever the case may be, you can hit cancel as well. So if we scroll down, you can see some of my transactions. Okay, let's go back to the invest tab and you want to let's say you already put money inside of your cash balance here. You've already deposited money and you're ready to disperse that money individually to begin with, right? We set our percentages here, but then you're like, you know what? I want all of my deposited money, all $4,700, to go here. to Berkshire Hathaway. The first thing you need to realize is that you just went from your big pie, right? You just went from your big pie, you selected the magic formula, that is your smaller pie or your sub pie or slice, right? Slice of a pizza. And if I had 10 stocks in here, right, that would show under Berkshire Hathaway and it would have different percentages as well. However, if I hit this buy sell button at this stage right here, what would happen if I put, you know, the only reason I don't have money available right now, the $4,700, is because I have pending purchases going to other places the next day, so it's not showing me that amount is available. But what is available out of that 4,700 is 200 bucks. So if I said $100, right, and I was to hit continue and then confirm, if you look up here, it says the magic formula slice value, not Berkshire Hathaway or anything like that. Why is that? If I was to purchase at this level, right, the magic formula level, the money will be dispersed to whatever is inside of this sub pie. If I had 10 stocks in here, all of that money would have been dispersed evenly based upon the percentages because only Berkshire Hathaway has 100%. If I had 10, I could do 10% each or whatever weird way I want to disperse that. All the money would go to that. It wouldn't just go to an individual stock. In order to do an individual purchase, I have to physically select the stock itself. Now we've gone from the magic formula level to the stock level. Now I can hit buy, sell. And you can see the information for the stock itself. Let's hit buy, sell. Now I can input the information of how much I want to purchase. So the other cool thing about that is, yes, you can see I can type in $100 for something that is worth $319. That is because M1 Finance does what's called fractional shares. You don't have to buy the whole share of stock to own it, which means you can be an owner of something that you've always wanted without buying the whole thing. Okay, if I wanted Tesla, if I wanted Google, if I wanted Amazon, which is insane, right? Um, how much is that? Let's go to research. Let's type Amazon. 3,186 bucks. Woo! That's crazy. Let's do a little bit of research, shall we? Okay, you just select Amazon, and this was today. Let's go back 3 months. Oh, it's going down a little bit, 3 months. Let's check out the year. Okay, it's going up. It took a huge deep dive. That was very recently. Everything went down. We have a lot of stuff going on right now in politics and interest rates. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Let's check out the 2 year. Wow, doesn't look so deep anymore, right? That small little blip. We went from here to here. So nonetheless, man, I could have got this at $1,800 2 years ago. Imagine that. Imagine if you wanted that and you did an add to portfolio. It's going to tell me that it's going over here. We don't want that. So I'm going to remove that bad boy. So I was just showing you how to simply add it to a portfolio. I didn't select which one specifically, but that's how you research stocks. That's how you see what's going on with everything. You do a little bit of market research, and then you can add, you know, you can go to my pies and add stuff, right? You can check it out. Magic formula, add to portfolio. Hey, get out of here. Okay, I did something wrong. I don't know what I did. But I'm back at the magic formula level. If I want to add some more stock within this portfolio, right? If I wanted to add a new slice within this pie, I'm going to hit edit. Let's see. Yep. And then I'm going to hit add slice. And then let's say I want to, I don't know, we'll stick with the previous thing. We'll say Amazon. We add that one to basket. We're going to hit add. There you go. So remember, everything has to be equal to 100%. We'll just say 50, 50, 50%. All right. And then we hit save. We're going to hit say yes. We want to make adjustments to that. If I had money in there, um, things would just be adjusted accordingly after I make my next deposit and whatnot. You would definitely be able to see changes. Now, if you look in here, I still have nothing, no money allocated towards the magic formula because um, I haven't purchased any stock, right? I just simply created the portfolio. I just simply created the pie. And so if I want money to go towards that, again, like I said, I can use buy sell at this level, the magic formula level, or I could buy individual stock within that level, the stock level within the pie level. I'm sorry, I can buy stock within the stock level and make the purchase accordingly. Um, Also, you can check activity. You can see what's being purchased, what's happening. I have a couple of buys and stuff happening on February 10th, or that was this morning. And I had some orders fulfilled already. So you keep track of everything that's going on. I can see all of my pending purchases that's happening. I told you guys earlier what I was purchasing. That's what a $4,700 is being allocated to. Well, $4,500. So that's a pretty basic run through. Hopefully that made sense to the absolute newbie, such as myself, not getting into retirement accounts or joint accounts or nothing like that, IRAs, 401ks, or anything. That's this will this will get you going. Okay, this will get you started. So hopefully I'll be continuing to create more videos here on M1 Finance. I'm really loving it right now. It's something I'm going to be playing with. So stay tuned. If you like videos like this, and if you learned anything from it, please hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified um, whenever I upload new videos. And also, it helps me. I would definitely like to grow this YouTube channel um, to newer heights as I continue to go along my journey as I get out of $60,000 of debt, showing you how I do it. Okay. This was due to bad business decisions. Also just kind of being lazy on some things. Okay. If you continue to watch, you will learn exactly what happened, but you will also see my journey as getting out of it. But this is a personal finance YouTube channel. I'm going to be teaching all types of things. It's a lot of things that I do and things that I have not done. I have knowledge of, but now starting to get into it, such as this. Okay. But drop me some comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions with M1 Finance. Check out my blog. I'm blogging on a lot of stuff. I have some cool articles. I don't have the time to touch on everything. Okay. So check that link down below. If you want to invest with M1 Finance, go ahead and click that link down below in the description as well. Okay. Antonio Carter, 401k, minority millionaire, getting things started. And we'll see you guys in the next video.